Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? And today I kind of wanted to talk about this idea, this concept, this thing that's been floating around in my head, and I just kind of want to make a video about it. I think it's a good idea to do that. And also I'm just going to say this just because it's a okay, so right here, this is the first time I've ever done this, but as you can tell, I am currently censoring myself. It's not like a "oh, what did he say here" moment. It's more of just like a "ooh, cringe" moment. So I'm just gonna, yep, there goes my phone, and I think we can go back now. But right now, I kind of want to talk about that idea that I've been thinking about over and over again, and it's just kind of that idea of, what do you live for? What is it? What is it about your life that you get excited about? What is it about the things that you do that make you want to keep doing them? What is it about life that gets you excited? And currently, like, if I'm thinking about that question, what do I live for? In my day-to-day life, just every single going back and forth, class and stuff like that. If I'm thinking about what do I live for on the day-to-day basis, it's having enough money to live comfortably, and it's also doing well enough in school to continue to move on, so to say. Like a quick, the two things that, the reasons that those two things dominate, what I would say I would live for now is that, as everybody knows, you can't really have any kind of life without money. And I guess it's not everybody feels this way, but I have this particular excitement. I get this feeling, this rush that just makes me like, yeah, like this eruption of excitement and like endorphins almost when like I make money, especially when I make money. Like it's somewhat of like a tricking someone, like I'm working harder than I am, so to say. I don't know, but just that feeling of getting money for like being rewarded for your work, so to say, is so rewarding to me that it keeps me going. And now on the other end of that spectrum with class, of the, like I just said, it was just to get me to the next level. I've been really thinking about, so this teacher pulled me aside, was talking to me about absences and being tired and missing and just not being like the general same. And I've talked about on this channel how I'm an Uber driver, and that's big dominating factor in my life right now. And just kind of what we talked about, the role that kind of plays in, and she just kind of basically expressed concern. It's something that I feel like I could talk about in a full length commentary on its own, but the main point is I'm with school, like I always just seem to find myself in the situation where I'm working as hard as I can just to make sure I get into the level, the group, the position that I want to be in, for the moment. I've never really excelled in school, and maybe it's because, I've never really pushed myself in school. Maybe I've never really put the effort in. But for me, it's just not been always like this thing that it is for other people, I guess. And so I don't necessarily get a positive or big feedback from school itself. But then then like there's like the bigger aspect of like what drives you, of like your life. And for me, that's cycling. It's some sort of artistic expression in terms of creation. It doesn't necessarily have to be some work of art, but I really, really, really enjoy creating, from all aspects, both mentally, both being able to have like that product to show other people, everything about like showing it to other people and having that dialogue. Creation it's kind of like a big thing for me. It is kind of what I want to do with my life, whether like the thing of creation be creating like money, creating art, creating some sort of opportunity, doing something different that other people don't do, creating like these YouTube videos. It's just something that no matter what it has to be, I really enjoy making a product for some other person to look at and wonder, oh, how is this done? Or, oh, just think about it in some way like that. And then there's also cycling, mountain biking, adventure. I want to see new things. I want to explore new places. I want to go on more road trips. And so the kind of thing that that I live for now are the things that I do day to day to get me through. And then there are those big things, like traveling, like seeing new places. I've, I've been, I guess it's been about a half a year now. I've just been itching, whether to travel somewhere to have that new experience. But like, there's that quote of what knowledge does for your experience does for your soul, what knowledge does for your brain. And I just been having this hunch. I just want to go somewhere. I want to go on a road trip. I want to do some sort of adventure. But anyway, that's all I got for right now. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. And like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe for more.